Hmm. Yes, I don't know what you understand. Hmm. People think money comes from banks. That's the first lie. Money comes from movement, from hands, from boats, from wagons, from men who understand distance. You print something, it's just ink. You move it. Now it breathes. That's the difference. I learned early, the river doesn't care who issued the note. The river only cares who controls the crossings. You own the docks, you own the temple, you own the temple, you own the town. Folks get distracted by stamps and seals, presidents, signatures. They think legitimacy comes from speeches. No. Legitimacy comes from repetition, from familiarity, from seeing the same paper pass through the same hands often enough that nobody questions where it started. That's how currency is born, not in votes and circulation. I don't counterfeit money. I correct distribution. There's a difference. Counterfeiting is imitation. What I do is logistics. I move value for places the law doesn't like to map. River bends, back roads, transfer depots with no names. You'd be surprised how many empires run on unlabeled crates. Everybody wants to talk about crime. Nobody wants to talk about infrastructure. Crime is loud, infrastructure is patient. Crime gets headlines, infrastructure gets contracts. The river taught me that. The river doesn't argue. It doesn't vote. It doesn't care who's in office. It just keeps carrying whenever you give it. Wheat, lumber, guns, paper. History moves the same way. They call it a nation. I call it a supply chain with uniforms. And every supply chain has weak points, ferries, locks, toll crossings. You learn those, you don't need speeches. They don't need elections. You just need timing. See, the mistake most men make is thinking power comes from authority. It doesn't. It comes from custody, from deciding what moves and what waits. That's the real currency. And once you understand that, presidents become weather. Temporary, loud, replaceable. The river stays.